What's good, everybody? We are back with another Call of Duty Mobile video. Hope you guys are having a fantastic day. So as most of you guys probably know, today is going to be the day that we've been waiting for quite a while, and that is the launch of the Season 5 Battle Pass and also Season 4 of Ranked in Call of Duty Mobile. So that's going to cover a lot of things, most of which have been covered by either myself or other YouTubers in previous videos, but I want to give you guys an overview of what's coming, some information about what time the update is going to be coming exactly, and also talk about something new in the game that's pretty interesting to me. So first thing is, there's probably going to be people saying, Bobby, today is March 31st. Call of Duty Mobile said that the update wasn't coming until April 1st. What are you talking about? I wanted to go ahead and explain this just in the context of the time formatting and everything else that Call of Duty Mobile does whenever they're dropping new updates. So I'm just going to talk about it while we do some gameplay. Basically, all of the updates for Call of Duty Mobile work on a GMT time schedule. Basically, all the world functions on GMT, and all time zones are based off of a GMT reference for their time. So basically, I live on the East Coast of the United States, which is minus 4 or 5 GMT, and it really depends on daylight savings and everything else. But because of daylight savings, right now we are minus 4 GMT, which means the updates are going to be coming out at midnight GMT. But because we are minus 4, that means it's actually going to be happening 4 hours before when the update would be for GMT. So even though it says the update is on April 1st, that's based off of a midnight GMT time, not based off of an Eastern time zone time. So for people that live in the United States, the update is actually going to be on March 31st rather than on April 1st. This is not absolute for all updates, and one example of when it is always different is for app updates. So when the App Store updates, it's really at the will of Apple and Google as to when they will actually approve the updates in the different Play stores. So for example, last week's update was an app update. So even though I tried my best to predict it, obviously I couldn't because there is no definitive time. And that's why Call of Duty Mobile no longer gives out exact times for when their updates are going to happen for actual App Store updates, because to a certain degree, it's not really even in their power. But for updates like the one that is coming this week, it is in their power, and so because of that, it will be happening at Eastern Standard Time or midnight GMT, just depending on where you are. If you want to look up where the times what time the update is going to be and you don't know what it's going to be for your time zone, all you really have to do is type into Google 8 p.m. Eastern time to whatever time zone it is that you live in, and it will automatically convert it for you. But anyways, tonight's update is going to be one of those updates that happens at an exact time. So that's going to be the release of the Season 4 ranked rewards as well as the reset, which means that people will be decreased in their rank. Basically, anybody that was in Legendary will go back to Pro 1. Anybody that was in Master will go back to Elite 1. Anybody that was in Pro will go back to Veteran 1. And people already in a specific rank tier will receive the rewards for all the tiers below and the one that they're in at that point. Definitely one of the most exciting things coming in this season's ranked rewards is the Man of War as a reward, which has previously only been obtainable through paid crates. That's definitely something that you're going to want to keep an eye out for, because there's going to be a lot of people grinding for that. That'll definitely be something to keep an eye out for, because there will more than likely be a lot of people grinding for that. But we'll also have the release of the 2v2 game mode as well. We also have a new credit store update coming as well. So from what I saw, it doesn't look like there will be any purple skins, and typically those are what people are most looking forward to in credit store updates. So more than likely there won't be anything that I'm super excited about. But obviously, anytime anyone has the opportunity to get free skins in Call of Duty Mobile, it's always a cool thing. So you guys should definitely be keeping an eye out for that one as well. As well as maybe some other potential balance changes. I'm not saying they're necessarily absolutely going to happen, but there have been a lot of pro players that have made it pretty obvious they're upset about how unbalanced the ASM-10 is, and I would say there's a pretty good chance that we will see some sort of balance change to the ASM-10 in the upcoming season, if not tonight, then sometime soon, especially since the competitive side of Call of Duty Mobile is finally being introduced. By that, I am referring to the COD Mobile Championships, which has its qualifiers starting on April 2nd, I believe, which is only a day after the update's actually arriving. It'll definitely be interesting to see how that is going to play out, especially with everybody trying to grind and level up at the beginning of the season. It'll be interesting to see how much rank plays into the points that are distributed for that scoring. And we actually, I believe, do have the leaked rewards for the new COD Mobile Championship qualifiers as well. And hopefully with the introduction of esports to Call of Duty Mobile, we will see a lot more people taking the game seriously and definitely investing more time into taking their skills to a competitive level. And hopefully we'll have more information about the Call of Duty Mobile Championships coming up pretty soon, with it being introduced into the global version of the game. And then one more thing I wanted to talk about that was released into the game today was the April Fool's Day missions. Now, initially, I was a little bit skeptical about these because really anytime we have any type of like new currency introduced into the game, there's a pretty direct correlation between the currency and some sort of exchange center or something in the store that we can actually use them on. For example, these coins can be used to exchange for different things, such as the new HVK30 and other such skins. But we got the new April Fool's Day missions, and there was not really any information given other than it says play your favorite matches and earn Fool's hats, exchange the hats for valuable rewards. Now, keep in mind, this is an April Fool's event. So what that communicates to me is that we're probably getting pranked in some way, right? Like, April Fools is made for pranks. They've given us a currency with no explanation that is literally labeled Fool's hats. They want us to look like idiots and grind our butts off for these and get as many as we can, and then they're going to end up pranking us and say, hey, actually, they're worth nothing. However, I do have some viewers who play the green version of the game, and I actually tweeted out about it earlier saying, what are the odds that this is not an April Fool's joke? Quick side note, I actually wanted to go ahead and say a huge thank you to everybody that has followed me over on Twitter. We actually just hit 10,000 followers over there, which relative to the size of my YouTube channel doesn't seem like a ton, but that is the platform that I by far use the most, and I just love being able to interact with fans over there. So make sure you guys go ahead and follow me over there if you haven't already, at Real Bobby Plays. And they actually responded with something in the green version that shows that you can actually exchange these tokens for various things. One of them actually being these daily mission tokens, which you can use to get the HVK30. So it looks like we'll actually be able to use these April Fool's tokens to get the HVK30 even earlier than we thought. It looked like initially it was going to be around 10 to 12 days, depending on whether or not you were able to take advantage of those extra tokens you were able to obtain on the first day. And I actually made the mistake of playing my events yesterday, and then I forgot to collect my tokens, so I should actually be at 35 out of 30 right now, but I'm not. Let me know down in the comments how close you guys are to getting it. Obviously, the primary thing that people are going to be grinding for is this HVK, which is a full auto assault rifle, which we previewed in a previous video. But also the DLQ33 that you're going to be able to get with those April Fool's tokens also looks really sick, so I'm going to want to get that. But also, if you can do like unlimited exchanges for the April Fool's hats, I'm probably just going to go ahead and spend all of them trying to get the HVK30. But obviously, we don't know for sure if there's going to be a limit on how many you can spend and whether it's just going to be one. It looks like, based off this picture, that there's probably a max of 10 that you can get, but that's still a pretty good amount of progress. And it looks like there are at least 40 plus tokens that you can get, so you should be able to get the max amount of tokens while at the same time also getting the DLQ33 cubic illusion. But that basically covers everything I want to talk about today. One thing that I did remember that I forgot to mention is that in the upcoming Battle Pass, you will actually be able to obtain the GKS, a new SMG in the game, for free. And that is just by maxing out the Battle Pass. So obviously it won't be free initially, but the faster you grind out those Battle Pass levels, the faster you will be able to get that free Battle Pass gun. But anyway, that is going to be it for the video. Hope you guys did enjoy. If you did, make sure you drop a like down below and also subscribe to the squad if you guys haven't already. I'm going to be streaming a lot today over on my stream channel, so make sure to go subscribe over there as well. We'll be streaming into the update tonight and checking out all the new content, so hopefully I will see you guys over there and catch you guys in the next video.